Hello, sir. Amresh, sir. Has our speaker joined us?
No, not yet. He has called me just now. He will be joining very soon.
Okay, sir. Father Principal has joined. Father David is joining soon, so we
Yeah.
can begin after
Okay.
that. Okay, sir. Okay, our honorable speaker of the day is with us. Father Principal is also with us. We will begin very shortly. We're just waiting for Father David to join.
The speaker has not yet joined, Himadri, so let us wait for him. He is having some technical issues there.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now, just now his name was showing.
As he joins, I will tell. Okay. As he joins,
Okay,
I
sir.
will tell you. Then you can start.
Sure. Okay, sir. Sure.
Sir? Sir? Hello? Good morning, sir. Good morning, good morning. थोड़ा कुसुम सर से बात कीजिए. I'll send it, sir. Good morning, Kusum. Sure.
Yeah, sir. Actually, still I am having a call with him, and he's having some problem on his laptop as well as his mobile. So he's hardly trying to getting connect in this room. So please, I am requesting all the participants to wait for him.
Amresh sir. Sure. Hello. Hello, Amresh sir. Amresh sir. Hello, Amresh sir. Hello.
Yes.
अमृत सर, आई एम डॉक्टर अनिल खुसरो।
हाँ सर बोलिए सर।
मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि क्या हुआ सर, क्या प्रॉब्लम है क्या कुछ?
हाँ सर।
एनी प्रॉब्लम?
Yes sir, Amit sir.
Any problem?
Yes sir, he's facing some problems with his laptop as well as his mobile phone. So I have just told him the Google Meet meeting code. I think within
Okay.
5 minutes he will be there.
Okay, okay, then no problem.
Yes, sir has joined, I think. Again, yes, sir has joined. So, Himatri sir,
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
you can start.
So,
And
okay, we
Kusum
can
sir,
begin then.
Kusum sir, yes, sir, you can start the YouTube
Good
live
morning,
also.
everyone. Yeah, good morning.
Thank you. Thank you. Himatri sir, you can start the session.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, so let us begin. I welcome all of you to this virtual platform of Google Meet for our webinar today. Welcome all of you. A very warm and hearty good morning to everyone from our entire family of St. Xavier's College at Maharo, Dumka. I'm sure all are keeping fine and safe in these very challenging times, very unexpected COVID-19. Okay, before we begin, there is an earnest request from my side that the participants please mute your audio and video for a smooth conducting of this webinar. Participants अपना audio और video mute कर लेंगे, so it becomes easy for us to continue. And also, please do not share your screen. Okay. And as Mr. Kusum has said, this program is also being telecast in YouTube and Facebook Live. So in case anyone who is not able to join us on Google Meet can have access to that. Okay, so without any further delay, let us begin. I am Himadri Shekhar from St. Xavier's College. The Internal Quality Assurance Cell, that is IQAC of St. Xavier's College, Maharo, is organizing a 2 days national webinar on a very crucial and very highly relevant topic for all of us, especially for the emerging research scholars pursuing their work in various disciplines and areas across the globe. I heartily welcome you all in this virtual webinar, which is titled Capacity Building for Research Scholars, as we have seen in the brochure, where very well-known, very renowned and eminent speakers from very reputed universities will enlighten us in this field for today and tomorrow. And I'm very certain this is going to be a very lifetime experience for all the participants who will be with us in this short academic journey. On this occasion, we are very fortunate and blessed to have among us today our principal of the college, Reverend Father Dr. Stephen Raj. We also have our IQAC coordinator, Reverend Father Dr. David Raj. I welcome both of them on this platform. And just to inform, as you have already seen in the brochure, we are very, very privileged to have our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Madam, who will be joining us tomorrow. We are indeed very fortunate and privileged to have with us our Chief Speaker of the day, that is Dr. Arvind Hansen from Usha Martin University, Associate Professor, who has very kindly consented to be with us and enlighten us on such an immensely scholarly topic. I welcome you, sir. I welcome all our noble participants from various corners of the country. Once again, from the core of my heart, your precious presence is going to dignify this occasion very much. And I also welcome Dr. Amir Khusro sir, who is also present with us today. Sir will be speaking tomorrow. Okay. So without any further delay on my part, I invite our principal and also the patron of this webinar, Reverend Father Stephen Raj, for the keynote address. Father, please.
Hello.
Yes, Father, we can hear you.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sidhu Ganapathy University, Dr. Sona Jaria Minch, eminent professors, research scholars, students and other participants, a very good morning to you all. It's a great honor and privilege for me to deliver the keynote address on the start of a two-day national webinar on capacity building for research scholars and computer in research. On behalf of the management, Father Nirmal Raj, the secretary, Father David Raj, the IQAC coordinator, and all our faculty members of St. Xavier's College, I welcome you all. The dawn of 2020 saw the rise of the infamous coronavirus. What started out as news in China soon reached our nation, and we were slapped with our first lockdown from March 24, 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted the lives of billions of people across the globe. More than 50 million cases of COVID-19 have been reported to World Health Organization and almost 620,000 deaths. Many have been at home for months. The lockdown has been extended multiple times. In consequence, the learning process of students across the country has been negatively impacted. This webinar is being organized at a time when all educational institutions are taking the e-learning route to complete the syllabus due to coronavirus lockdown. Many faculty members and students from different colleges and universities have joined today in this webinar virtually. BCA, BBA, and English departments of St. Xavier's College, Maharo, have already organized 2 national and 1 international webinars in the previous months. The present webinar is fully devoted to the young research scholars cutting across all the states in India. The purpose of research in any field, either qualitative or quantitative, is really an ongoing process of correcting and refining hypotheses, which should lead to the acceptance of certain scientific truths. Research is important in day-to-day lives because it gives a light to inquire about the right information. It develops an attitude in us not to believe everything easily available. It sharpens the brain and gives it a judicious vision to look at things. It is a tool for building knowledge and for facilitating learning. It helps to understand various issues and increase public awareness. It paves paths to prove lies and to support truths. It gives impetus for reading, writing, thinking, analyzing, and sharing valuable information to the welfare of humanity. I am sure that today's webinar titled Capacity Building for Research Scholars will be an interesting and inspiring one to all of us. The eminent speaker of the day, Dr. Arvind Hansen, will throw light on higher levels of capacity building skills and greater ability to perform useful research. His lecture will enhance the clarity of our minds and intensify our interest to do constructive research and produce many young scientists who will serve our nation and world in an effective, meaningful, and fruitful manner. I take this opportunity to thank our faculty, Mr. Amresh Bose, Mr. Kusum Kannan Mishra, Mr. Himadri Shekhar, and all of the teaching faculty of the college for organizing these 2 days webinar. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and I wish the seminar will be a great success and significant one. God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Father, for this keynote address. Your words of encouragement and appreciation has raised up our spirits very immensely. So we move on with the next session. So we are now at the core part of this webinar. We all have been waiting very eagerly to hear our speaker of today, Dr. Arvind Hans sir. So before I hand over the mic to Dr. Arvind, allow me the pleasure of giving a short introduction about Dr. Arvind. Uh, Professor Dr. Arvind Hans is Associate Professor of Management at Usha Martin University, Ranchi, in the Department of Commerce and Business Management. His areas of interest and expertise are in locus of control, emotional intelligence, OCB, occupational stress conflict management, and several other areas. He has a very vast professional experience ranging over the past 11 years with innumerable publications in national as well as international books and journals, as well as research papers in international conferences. Sir has also been in multiple editorial boards and has also been a reviewer in several international academic forums. Besides, he has been chief resource person at several professional events. He has held several administrative responsibilities at his department level and many key portfolios at the institution level. We are indeed very, very privileged to have such a charismatic and versatile personality among us today. So without any further deliberations, I hand over the stage to Dr. Arvind sir for his session. Sir, over to you.
Arvind sir. Hello.
Sir, can you hear us?
I think again he's having some problem. I think.
Yes, I cannot see sir on the screen.
Okay, he's having some problem, issues of internet over there.
Yes, he was also having problems while joining. So is he with us now or?
No, he's not. Let
Okay,
us wait a minute.
Okay,
For the time being,
sure.
you can continue something.
Sure, 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 sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so our key speaker will join us very soon in the morning as well. Sir was having some technical issues from his side, so sir will be joining us very soon. So meanwhile, I welcome all of you, those who joined us in the meanwhile. We are very happy to have you over here on this virtual platform. And it is very nice to see a lot of participants. So far we are 76, many are joining and many more are watching us on YouTube and Facebook Live. So it's a moment of pleasure for us, and I'm very sure together we are going to make it very successful, fruitful. And this webinar, as we know, it is chiefly designed for research scholars, and I can see many of the research scholars, some of my so-called classmates and batchmates, if I may use this word, they are present here from SKMU. So it's nice. I'm sure all of us will be immensely benefited in the phase all of us are here. And as you have seen the brochure, the topics are very, very crucial. The first day is on the various aspects of research methodology. And tomorrow, Dr. Amir Khosrow will be discussing the technical aspects of research using various research management tools. So I'm very excited personally. I hope all of you are feeling the same to be enlightened with these things.
Actually, I had a, now just now I had talked to sir, the speaker of
Yes,
the
sir.
day, and actually there is some technical issues. Means the internet connection over there is too much slow over there. Still, he's trying to connect. And please wait for this delay. Sorry for the inconvenience to all of you. Please wait.
Because our speaker will join us very soon. I thank all the participants for their patience, their cooperation. So we'll begin very shortly. But let me just add that we will have the question answer discussion session at the end of the lecture, as it is mentioned in the schedule in the brochure. So we have reserved around 30 minutes for that. So after the end of the invited speech, we will open the session for discussion. So I request the participants, those who have any questions and queries during the lecture, can post their questions in the chat box. I repeat that the participants having any questions after the speech can post their questions in the chat box, and we will forward that to our speaker so that he can address our questions. Thank you.
When the session is going to start?
Sir, actually, our invited speaker, Dr. Arvind, is having some technical problems from his side. So he joined us, and then suddenly there is some problem with his system and connection. So, sir is joining us very soon. He updated us. So we all are waiting very eagerly. I think our speaker, sir, has joined us. Amresh, sir.
Yes, he has started presenting also. He has joined our session.
Okay, sure.
I think the audio is still mute. Arvind sir? Arvind sir, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Arvind, sir, can you hear us?
Arvind sir?
Yes, sir. Can you hear us?
Arvind sir?
Yes, sir is there, but I think our voice is not reaching him, maybe.
You give him a call and ask whether he has switched on his microphone or not. Or if there is a technical glitch, you can postpone the session till tomorrow.
Excuse me, everyone. Arvind sir is still having some problems, so we are shifting the schedule. That is, Amir sir will take his session today, and Arvind sir will take his session tomorrow. So Himadri sir, can you please bit a brief introduction of Amir sir, and then we can start the session as we are already late.
Okay, sir, sure. Okay, so I welcome Dr. Mohammad Amir Khosrow Akhtar sir, who has been with us from the very beginning. Dr. Amir Khosrow is also an associate professor at Usha Martin University, Ranchi. Sir is associate professor in the Department of Computing Science Engineering, and sir has been very active in the academic circle, in his professional circle for the last many years. His research work is in computer science and engineering from BIT Mesra. Apart from that, sir has participated very actively in various academic events all across the globe, in various international certifications, international seminars. Sir has been a part, and he has been organizer of various such forums. Dr. Akhtar has been in the editorial board as a member and as the chief editor of several magazines, journals, and books at the international circle. Sir has also been the reviewer, peer reviewer, and program committee member of innumerable journals and magazines and seminars across the globe, in India, outside India, in a very regular manner. So I welcome a very renowned and reputed scholar, Dr. Amir Khosrow Akhtar, within us. And I thank you, sir, very much for coming in today and being with us. Sir's session was actually the next day, but in this situation, sir has very kindly consented to step in and present his presentation with us today. So I wholeheartedly thank you very much, sir, for taking charge of today's event. So without any further delay, I welcome Professor Khosrow, and I hand over the stage to sir. Sir, please.
Thank you, Himadri sir. Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Muhammad Amir Khosrow Akhtar, Associate Professor, Faculty of Computing and Information Technology, Usha Martin University, Ranchi. First of all, I welcome everyone in this webinar. The topic of my presentation is Latex and Reference Management System. For this presentation, I have made a blog, and the name of my blog is Latex Tutorial szn.blogspot.com. So please go through this blog for your questions and confusions. It is very informative and helpful. LaTeX, we all know that LaTeX is a high quality typesetting system, and it includes features designed for the production of technical and scientific documentation. LaTeX is the de facto standard for the communication and publication of scientific documents. So I would like to start my presentation with the famous quote of Thomas Carlyle, and it is, "Man is a tool using animal. Nowhere do you find him without tools. Without tools, he is nothing. With tools, he is all." And it is true, because we people are using different tools for different purposes. In software, we have several options, and we choose a software on the basis of its suitability and requirements. So the outline of my presentation is, first I'll discuss basics of LaTeX, the installation procedure, mathematics, figures, tables in LaTeX. Then we also discuss what is reference management system and how to use a reference management system. We'll also discuss how to create a bibliography in LaTeX and how to use a reference management system in MS Word. We also discuss creating BibTeX file from Zotero library and how to use Devanagari or Hindi in LaTeX. And finally, we'll see how to write article and thesis in LaTeX. So first, what is LaTeX? So LaTeX is a document preparation system for producing high quality documents. The correct pronunciation is LaTeX. It is not latex or latex. It is LaTeX. And in writing, L caps, T caps, and X caps. It was invented by a mathematician, Donald Knuth, and further extended by a computer scientist, Leslie Lamport. And in the honor of Leslie Lamport, the name is LaTeX. So actually, what is the difference between the word processor softwares or the LaTeX? Actually, the difference is in Microsoft Word, LibreOffice Writer, or Apple Pages. All these softwares are what you see is what you get application. Means whatever you are doing within the application is visible to you. But TeX is totally different. It is not what you see, what you get application. It is a markup language. As you are familiar with HTML, XML, RTF, so it is similar to that. It is a markup language, while Microsoft Word or any word processing software is a busy big application. Means what you see, what you get application. And TeX and LaTeX both are free. So why we go for LaTeX if we have different word processing softwares? Because word processing softwares are very easy to use. So why we go for LaTeX? Because it gives you data typeset quality. You can easily include mathematical formula. And the quality is also very good. Source file format is not bounded to a particular OS or platform. And we have implementation and distribution for all other platforms like DOS, Windows, Unisys. So when we go for LaTeX and when we use word processor, so if the complexity and size of your document is less, then it is better to use MS Word. But if it is very big in size, if your document is very big in size, it is better to use LaTeX. So good for large document. You can even run your LaTeX in a 386 or 486 PC. And but because you know that LaTeX is not what you see, what you get application. So you have to understand how to use markup language. So that's why I have written it is not very easy to learn because you have to understand the technicality of markup programming language. Now coming to the LaTeX command. LaTeX commands start with a backslash. You have to remember these things because we have to use it, and when we demonstrate the LaTeX code, I'll use these things. So please understand few basic things like LaTeX command start with a backslash. The mandatory argument, we usually go inside curly braces, and the optional argument we keep inside the square bracket.
Amish sir, just a minute.
Yes.
Sir, can you share your screen?
Yes, I have already shared. It is not shared.
No, sir.
Very sorry, very sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Now it is visible. Hello. Hello.
No, it's not visible.
No, sir.
1 second, sir. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Now see, is
Yes,
it visible?
yes, yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. It is
Okay,
visible.
okay. Sorry. Because I was thinking that it is visible. Okay, no problem. So this is about your LaTeX command. Now next is document file structure. So first we have to understand how we write a LaTeX document. So in a LaTeX document, we have different commands, like some are means 1 second, I'm making it full screen. So some are optional and some are mandatory. So document class is a mandatory command. Then we can use additional packages for added functionality, and the main body which include the text and bibliography references. So LaTeX command start with percent. Means comment you can write using percent character. So what is actually document class command? Document class command is the start of every LaTeX document. Document class, then options, and then class name. Options means what? Options means the additional argument that you want to pass to make a different look of your paper or article or journal, whatever that you want to create with LaTeX document. So options include the paper type, the different sizes, 2 column, 1 column, 3 column as per the requirement that you choose, and the orientation like your landscape or portrait. Similarly, we have class. Class means what? Class means the document type. Which type of document you want to create, like article type, report, book. We have different predefined classes, as well as we can create our own class, like you can create a new class or CLS file as per the requirement of the journal. So next is package inclusion. What is package command? So for additional functionality, we can use package, and the command is use package and then package name. Like if I want to use color package or site package, then we can use it directly using the use package command. Now coming to the main body, it is for text and bibliography references, and the begin document and end document command is used to make a LaTeX document. Whatever you type before the begin document is called preamble, and after the end document, it is called ignored by the LaTeX system. So now coming to the installation steps, how to install LaTeX. So we have this different distribution for LaTeX, like we have distribution for Windows, that is called MikTeX. We have distribution for Mac, that is MacTeX, and we have different distribution for different platforms. So in MikTeX, we have two things. One is the LaTeX system, the text system, and second is the TextWorks, the plain editor that we have through which we can write the LaTeX code, as well as we can use the Text Studio. So Text Studio is a very good editor. It is different from TextWorks, and it gives you, so it is a very smart editor that I'm going to show you everything, how to use MikTeX and TextWorks with TextWorks and with Text Studio. So first I'm going to install this MikTeX LaTeX distribution for Windows. If you have Mac operating system, you can use MacTeX. So just click on this. This is the URL of a download page of MikTeX. Click on that. Okay. So this is the, you can see the download page of MikTeX. Here you can see we have installer for Windows. We have installer for Mac. We have installer for Linux. So just click on that to install this software. After that, after installation of that, also click on this to install Text Studio. So this is your Text Studio page. Just click on this to install Text Studio, to download Text Studio. And after downloading, what you do is simply go to, I have already downloaded everything. It is in my software folder. So that you can see here, this is your Text Studio, as well as you have the basic mid-tech distribution. So just click on that to install this software. After installation, what we'll do is we'll simply run some program, some Latex code using TechWork and Tech Studio. So I'm going to show you how to use, how to write the first document using TechWork. So this is your TechWork. This is TechWork. Okay, so I'm just opening the TechWork editor. So this is the basic plain editor. What we do is we will simply write a simple LaTeX code or simply print a hello message, and then we use the Text Studio because this is a very plain editor, and in Text Studio we have different features, so it is better to use Text Studio than TechWork. But because this editor is available with your mid-tech distribution, so you don't need to install any sort of editor for TechWork. But Tech Studio or Tech Maker is different. So now this is my first document. I'm just increasing the font so that it is visible to you. Okay. So this is first save your document. Go to File menu and then Save As and create a new folder. So first create a folder anywhere in your local system. So this is my folder. Say the name of my folder is LaTeX 123. So just create a folder, and then in that folder save your code. So this is code 1. Just write code 1 and click on save. So now this is your first LaTeX code. So first I'm writing first LaTeX code. Okay. Then the mandatory command, that is my document class command. So write document class and then class name. So we have different predefined classes. Already I have told you that we have article class, we have report class, we have beamer class. So I'm going to use article class. This is article. Okay, and then begin and end document. So write begin and then document. Okay, so this is your begin document. Just write anything. Say I'm writing in bold font, text bold font, and under that, hello in LaTeX. Okay, and then close this end document. So now I have already written the first LaTeX code. Now first save it, click on save, and then you have different types. So you can generate different output files, but here I'm going to generate PDF output file. So just select the appropriate type and click on this typeset button. So when you click on this typeset button, it is going to generate your output file. So you can see here, this is your first LaTeX output, and you have printed hello in LaTeX. Similarly, we can write different programs, as I'm going to show you how to use TechWork and how Text Studio is better than TechWork. So this is your first LaTeX code. I have written the first line is the comment line. Then this is the body of your LaTeX document, means begin document and end document, and this is the start of every LaTeX document. So this is your compulsory. Only one statement in this LaTeX code. So next part is how to use Text Studio. So just After installation, type Text Studio. So this is your Text Studio. Now, so now I'm going to show you how to use mathematics in LaTeX, because we have different ways to use mathematics in LaTeX. I'm going to show you what is how to use mathematics in LaTeX. So we have two different modes. One is the inline mode and second is the displayed mode. So inline mode is if we want to write our mathematical expression inside a statement, that is called inline. And we have different delimiters for inline mode. Like you can see here, you have double dollar if you start and end delimiter. Similarly, we have begin math and end math command. And in display mode, we have two different versions, like we have numbered and unnumbered. Numbered means if you want to write the equation number, then that is called numbered. And unnumbered means if you don't want to write the equation number. So in display mode, what we are doing is we are writing our mathematical expression in a separate line, not within your statement. So that is called displayed mode. So I'm going to show you everything. So this is your Text Studio editor, and here what we do is first click on new to create a new LaTeX document and then save it. So I'm going to save in the same folder that I have created in desktop, and it is LaTeX 123, and say this is code 2. So write code 2 and click on save. Now just increase the size so that it is visible. Okay, then %sign for comment mathematics in LaTeX. Next. You know, this editor is very helpful for basically a student or a scholar that don't know the syntax of LaTeX. So here you have a different command. You can directly add the document class command from the LaTeX menu. Just click on that. You can see here you have added this document class command. If you want to specify some optional argument, you can specify it. Otherwise, you can directly use it the predefined classes. So it is article. Okay. So document class is article. Then I'm going to add begin and end document. So just write begin and then document. Here you have different suggestions. Okay. So the suggestions are like you can see. First select your suggestion and then click on enter key to add the command in your LaTeX document. So this is your begin document and end document, and within this document we can add text and bibliography. So I'm going to show you how to write a mathematical expression using LaTeX, because you know LaTeX was invented. Text was invented by a mathematician, so it is very good for mathematics. So I'm using a book of Ramanujan, Lost Notebook, and just I'm going to use 1 second. Okay, so the page number is, say, any page I'm searching. So these are the different mathematical expression. You can see here we have this statement, let n be a positive integer not divisible by 5, and says zeta is equal to e to the power 2 pi I upon 5, then the product of this. So this expression is inside your statement, and this is called inline. So this is inline and this is displayed because you have written this mathematical expression in a separate line. So I'm going to write this. First, I'll write this means your inline statement. So for this, what we do is, the statement is, let n be a positive integer not divisible by 5. Just write let n be a positive integer not divisible by. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
it is visible now. Now the screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Screen is also
sir.
visible. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you
Thank you,
very
sir.
much. Let n be a positive integer, not divisible by 5. Okay. And now you can see this. And set zeta is equal to e to the power 2 pi I upon 5. So just write and set zeta. And now we have a mathematical expression. So the delimiter for inline is dollar, or you have different delimiter. So I'm writing dollar because I have to write this mathematical expression inside this statement. So just write it, and then zeta, because you know we have different Greek symbols, and for Greek symbols we have different commands. Like zeta, for zeta we have zeta command. So write zeta. Zeta is equal to, one second, yeah. Zeta is equal to e to the power 2 pi I upon 5. So write e to the power. So write e and then power. So for power we have caret. In superscript you can use caret. And then 2 pi I upon 5. So 2, and then for pi again we have a Greek symbol. So it is pi 2 pi I upon 5. Then write I upon 5. Okay, so e to the power 2 pi I upon 5. After writing, just write dollar and delimiter. So this is the delimiter for inline mode. So what I have written is simply I have taken dollar and then zeta is equal to e to the power 2 pi I upon 5. And then click on this to build the PDF. So just click on that. Now you can see here, I'm going to show you. Yes. Zeta is equal to e to the power 2 pi I upon 5. And next is the display mode. So how we use actually the display mode. So here we have a mathematical expression. Equation. It is product of day 0 to 4. So let's write product. So because it is displayed mode, so double dollar. Okay. So these are the delimiters. So we have different delimiters for double, means displayed mode. So write product. Now you can see the system is suggesting you some command. You can use a command, just select the command and press enter key to add that command. And here you can see we have minimum and maximum value. So my minimum is, just see the equation. My minimum is j equal to 0 to 4. Okay. So just write j equal to 0 up to 4. And then next is under parenthesis 1 plus alpha zeta to the power nj. So write, just write bracket, and then 1 plus, then again alpha, so slash alpha, then zeta, so write zeta. Okay, and then to the power. Okay, so write caret for superscript, and power is nj, so write nj. So everything, suppose you need to write, it should be in your curly braces if it is inside any command. So then after that, write q to the power. Next is q to the power n upon 5. So write q and then superscript power n upon 5. Again, take a curly braces n upon 5. Okay, and then what you do is simply close your bracket, because similarly you can write this also, and then close your bracket, and then equal to 1 minus qn2. So equal to, this is equal to 1 minus, then write 1 minus q to the power q, then superscript caret n, and finally caret 2, and then closing and delimiter, that is double dollar. So this is your display mode. Then again build and view. So here you can see we have written this display mode mathematical equation. It is similar to the book which we have used, the Ramanujan Lost Notebook. So Springer or any good publisher is using, for academic we are using this Latex. So next I am going to show you everything related to like tables, figures, then bibliography. So for this what we do is we'll simply use, write an article, and in that article we'll use every object that we use in an article. Okay, so I'm going to use write the next code, that is my code 3. I'm going to show you everything related to how to write an article. So this is our article, my article, my article. Okay. So now in this, what we do is, I'm going to delete everything. Document class, and this is article. After that, you know that in an article, we have first title, then author, then organization, and finally we have abstract, then introduction section, then we have literature review section. So I'm going to create everything one by one, and then in that section we'll use different resources or objects that we want. Okay, so first is how to create the title for your article. So first we'll use the title command. So write title, and then in title I have written everything. I'm going to show you my blog. Already I have given you the link URL of my blog, and it is Latex tutorial szn.blogspot.com. Here you can see that I have written everything: thesis writing, sample code. Then you have writing article in Latex step by step, how to create BibTeX file, how to create a bibliography, Latex special character, mathematics. You can see how to use mathematics. We have inline mode, we have displayed mode. We have written, I have written some code also. You can directly use it. Similarly, now because we are writing an article in Latex, so this is our article. Here you can see we have the title command, then author command. So I am going to use this. Okay, so then title. So title is mathematical model. Mathematical. So this is my title, mathematical model for the detection of, one second, the detection of selfish nodes in Manet. Okay, so this is my title. After that, next is author. Okay, so just write author, and in author we'll use write the names. So the first name is Muhammad A. K. Akhtar, and say this Akhtar is first author. So write dollar, and then in caret superscript write first. Okay. So Akhtar, then next is suppose Mohit Kumar. So write Mohit, then Kumar, and then write 2. So caret 2, then dollar close. Okay. So similarly, you can add more than one authors. So now just add the begin and end document. Begin, then document. Okay. So this is your begin document. In begin document, to add this title in your document, just write make title command. So make title. Okay. Here you can see you have suggestion, make title. Just add, and then build to view the document. So this is your document mathematical model for the detection of selfish notes in Manit. And the first author is Amir, and second is Mohit. So similarly, you can add organization also. So just add a new line. For new line, press right double slash, and then you can add the organization. Like in a small font, I want to add the organization. So write a small, and then Usha Martin University. Okay, and author, first author. So again write dollar, then caret 1, dollar close. Okay, so if you want to add it anywhere, you can add it. Say here. Then second author is Mohit. So organization of Mohit is B.I.T. Mesra. So write B.I.T. Mesra. So just add 2, and then B.I.T. Mesra. Okay. Similarly, we can add the email address also. Just write double slash and then add addresses 2008@gmail.com. Similarly, Mohit at bitmesra.ac.in. Okay, so in this way, we can add the organization and the email address. And here we have used the new line command, double slash command. So now again run it. So here you can see, I'm going to show you the PDF because when we build this, click on this, it is going to create the PDF file. So you can view it, just click on that, and you can see here, this is your document. So here, this is your title, and then author, first author, second author, then first author organization, second author, then email address. You can also use a small command to minimize this email address. And here we have the date. But if you don't want to add date in my document, so just add the empty date command. So just write empty date. Okay. So if you add this, we can remove the date from the document. Now, after that, what we do is we are going to add the abstract section. So just write begin abstract. Okay, so begin abstract, and under that we are going to write the abstract. So a mobile ad hoc network, a mobile ad hoc network is, one second, network is a kind of peer-to-peer to peer network. Similarly, you can write the abstract. I'm just going to copy it. Okay, so this is your abstract. Now again run. so that you can view. So you can see here, we have the abstract section. After that, we are going to add the keyword, and then we'll add some introduction and literature and review section. In that section, we'll use different objects, like we can use some figures and tables, and then we go for the bibliography. Okay. So next is, after abstract, write text bold font, text bold font, and then under bold font, write keywords. Keywords. Okay. Then keywords, and then write, say, Manet, then say peer-to-peer network, peer network, and so on. So we have added 2 keywords. And then next is our introduction section. So in introduction, just write section. Okay, so we have section command. Now in section, we can add introduction. Okay, so just write introduction and then add some introduction. Say a Manet is a infrastructure structureless network. Okay, similarly, so just write 1 or 2 lines. Okay, now you can see here we have added keywords, and then after that, this is my first section, that is introduction section. And now we'll use figures, and then we go for reference management system. So now how to add a figure in your LaTeX document. If you want to add any figure, so first copy that figure in your folder which you have created. So I have created a folder in my desktop, this LaTeX 1, 2, 3. So first we'll copy an image. Say my image is, I'm going to copy an image so that so LaTeX, 1 second, UMU, 1 second, UMU1. Okay. So this image, I'm going to just copy whatever you want to add in your document, just copy it. So this is my LaTeX document. So I have pasted UMU1, and then we can add this in my LaTeX document. Already I have written a blog. I told you that how to add figure. So here you can see figures in LaTeX. So for figure, we have a package, graphics package. So first we have to use this graphics package, and then we use this begin figure command and end figure command. And in begin figure, I have used this H to place the figure in the correct location. If you want to place it in a different location, for this you have different command. And this is for alignment. So alignment of your figure. And this include graphics command we can use to include the graphics. And this is the caption of my image. This is label of my image, and this is end figure. Okay, so I'm going to use this include a figure in my document. So just write begin figure, begin, and then figure. Okay, so this is your begin figure command. Just select and press enter key to add this command in your LaTeX document. And after that, just write centering to align the figure. Then include graphics command, include graphics. Okay, so this is your include graphics command, and now type your image name. So my image name is umu1.jpg. Okay, so next is caption. So this is figure 1. So just write figure 1 or figure UMU, anything. Then label, if you want to refer this figure somewhere in your document, so write label, okay, label, and then give a key. So just write the key, say this is figure 1. So after writing this, what we do is we have to include a package. So for including a package, you know that package use package command is not mandatory. But if you want additional functionality to enrich your system, you can use it. So just write your use package command. So write use package. Okay, and then package name is graphics. So write graphics. Okay, so I have added this. I have included the begin figure command in my document, and then you can click on build and view. Okay, so now, okay, you can see here because just I'm deleting some lines so that it is visible in first page. So now again build and view. Again it is printing in next. Okay, I am just adding a command H to place the figure in the current location and then click on this. Okay, now you can see this is introduction. Now a manet is a infrastructure, whatever I have written, and then we have included a figure in my document. Now if you want to refer this figure somewhere in your document, say here it is shown in figure 1. So just use refer command and then give the label name. So my label is figure 1. So just write figure 1. Okay. So in this way, you can include a figure also. And here you can see that it is shown in 1 because I have written it is shown in figure 1. And if you want to write figure also, just write figure 1. So in this way, you can refer any object which you have created in your document. And now next is how to use a reference management system. So because it is very much important for us to understand the mathematics already I have discussed, figures, and then this reference management. And I also discussed how to use tables in Latex. But before that, I am going to discuss what is a reference management tool. So tools that help scholars to create and manage their list of references for research projects. Most tools are designed to organize citation into a specific format. You know, it is very difficult for us to manage all the resources that we have used because we have to include it in our paper. So many such tools provide ways to download references. So next is we have different options, like we have some freeware like Zotero, Mendeley, and we have PL software like we have Reference Manager, EndNote, RefWork, ProSite. So these are different software options we have for reference management. Now, because we are going to use the freeware tool that is Zotero. So Zotero is a reference management system and it is a tool to collect, to organize, to cite and to share research sources. It is a free open source reference management tool that is available as an add-on for Firefox. And we have other version like a standalone version for Chrome and Safari browsers. So we can also use the Zotero connector. You know that if you are going to add any or create any library, then it is very easy for us to use some connectors so that we can directly automatically sense content from the browser and we can save it into our local computer. So we'll also see how to use Zotero connector. We have different ways to add items into our Zotero library. Like we can add citations in library by manually entering citation. We can import citation information. We can import multiple items directly, or we can automatically cite web pages. And we can also use the different identifiers or to add items in our Zotero reference management. And this is about how to use, how to integrate your Zotero with MS Word or any LibreOffice. So it is very easy. Zotero Word and OpenOffice plugin we have to insert citation directly from their word processing software. So I'm going to show you how to use Zotero. So first we'll download and then install Zotero. Then we configure Zotero app. We also download the connector. Then we'll create a library in Zotero. Then we import some citation information in Zotero library. And we also use it from MS Word. Okay. So first, how to download Zotero. So just click on that. So this is your download page. So first download this Zotero 5 for Windows. Click on that, and after downloading, you can install it and just double click on that. And this is your connector. So after installation of Zotero, install Zotero connector. So it is used to sense the content that you are going to browse through the web browser. So you can directly add it to your Zotero library. After installation, this is your, I'm going to show you the Zotero application. So this is your Zotero. See, uh, Zotero. Okay, yes. So it is going to update. 1 second. Please wait. Okay. So this is your Zotero page, means application. And here what we do is it is going to restart because it is going to create new better BibTeX translator. So just wait. Okay. So now create a new collection. After that, what we do is we'll create a new library. So go to file menu, then new collection, and in file menu add some collection like my collection name is say collection 1, or if you are writing paper 30, then write paper 30. Okay, so this is suppose your paper 30, so write it. So this is my collection name or library name. Now select this library and then you can add item. You have different ways to add item, but I am going to show you the simplest way to add different resources in your folder. So go to Chrome, just type scholar.google.com. Now type some keyword like wireless sensor network or wireless charging vehicles. So now we have different papers. So if you want to add these things, because we have already installed Zotero connector, this is the icon. So you can directly click on that to save these items into your Zotero library. So just click on that. And then you can see, you can select any particular paper, or you can select all, or simply Just select, I'm selecting only 2 papers and then click on OK. So in this, it is going to save these 2 papers in my selected folder of Zotero. Okay. So you can see we have added 2 papers. The first is comprehensive review of wireless charging technology, and second is antenna alignment and vehicle guidance. So here you can see we have added 2 papers, and now we are going to use these 2 papers from MS Word. So just open MS Word. Now I'm going to create a new file, new blank document. So now in this, I'm going to use the library which we have created in Zotero. So what we do is simply write something, say wireless sensor network. Wireless sensor network is a kind of, and now you want to cite some resource here. So you can see we have a Zotero menu. So here, if you want to enable any particular word processing software, so that so just click on this tool menu and then add-ons. And under that, you have options for Zotero Word Windows integration. So just click on that because it is already enabled. So you have an enable button. So just click on that enable button to enable this Zotero in your word processing software. So now, after that, what we do is we can add edit citation directly, okay, from Zotero. But the condition is you have to first create a library in Zotero, and then you can use that library from your MS Word. So this is my first paper in folder paper 30, and it is Ahmad, and second is Bitmark. So I'm going to use Ahmad paper. So what I have to use, what we do is simply click on this, first select your Zotero tab menu, and then click on add edit citation. Okay, so this is add edit citation. Now select the appropriate citation style that you want to use. Say you want to use IEEE, or you have options for Chicago or APA. So I'm going to use this American Psychological Association APA 7th edition. Okay, so this citation style, as well as you can add or manage different styles. So just click on that to add a particular style. So just type the name. Here you have different styles are available. More than means approx 10,000 styles are available. So just select a style. So I'm going to use APA 7th edition, and then click on OK. Okay. After that, click on Add Edit Citation, and then select 1 second APA. Okay. Okay. So this you can see this text box appears, and here you have 2 ways to type your keyword. The first is just write Ahmad. You can see a comprehensive review of wireless charging. Just select it and press enter key. So here we have added the citation, and now we can add the references or bibliography at the end, or where we want to add the references. So write references, okay, and then click on this add edit bibliography to add the references. So in this way, you can use a reference management system to cite and to save or create your library. Okay, here you have different options, like you can change that citation style on a single click. Just go to document preferences, and here if you want to change it into APA or say IEEE, so click on that and click OK. Here you can see this is in IEEE style, and you can directly change it into a different style as per the requirement. Say you are submitting your article to a stringer, so just select a stringer and click on OK. So here you can see we have a different style. So we have different styles and we can directly use it as per the requirement, but this is not possible when you are doing it manually, because in manual you have to write everything and it is actually a very tedious job. That is why we go for some reference management too. Now next part is how to create a bibliography. Okay, so next we'll discuss how to use bibliography in LaTeX, and then we also create some yeah, means your BibTeX file from Zotero, means how to use Zotero with LaTeX. Okay, so first is bibliography in LaTeX. Any problem? I am audible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. If you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, because otherwise it is very, I think, difficult for everyone. So if you have any sort of questions related to this topic, so please discuss with me so that I can explain everything. And I have written everything in my blog. So it is very helpful because you know that in publication or in academia, we are using LaTeX because it gives you better typeset quality, and this is not possible with any word processing software, because if your document size is large and then it is very difficult to manage, as well as the platform difference is also makes a very difficult to create a large document. That is why we go for LaTeX. So how to use bibliography in LaTeX? So to create a bibliography in LaTeX, we have different ways. Like first, we'll create a bib file, .bib file, bibliography file, and then we use the key to access the resource from the LaTeX document. So go to this Google Scholar page, and if you want to create a BibTeX file, just click on this cite command. You can see this cite icon. Okay, just click on that. Here you can see this. We have different format. Like we have BibTeX format, we have EndNote format. We have different formats. So I'm going to download this BibTeX. Just click on this BibTeX. Okay. Here you can see this is the BibTeX code. Just copy it and then open your notepad and paste this code. Then save in your folder that you have already created. Because I told you that everything, the resource that you want to use in your LaTeX document, just save in that folder. So this is suppose my first bibliography file. So I'm writing in double quotes v1.bib, because you know that this notepad editor is going to save everything in text as a text file. So just put it in double quote to create a bib file. So this is v1.bib. So v1 is your first BibTeX file. Just click on save. Okay. And now what we do is, similarly, you can add more than one article in your bib file. Just go to Google Scholar and then copy some more citations. So this is the next. Click on BibTeX and then copy this and then go to your bib file, paste it. So I have added two BibTeX code and then click on save. Okay. After that, just cite these resources. Say if you want to cite it here, just write /cite. Okay, cite and then the key. So the key is this is your key. I am 2017 comprehensive, copy it. And then go to your Latex document and under W process, test it, then close. Okay. Similarly, if you want to add one more, say my next resource is Hirano to 2015 vehicle. So just copy it and then paste. Okay. So just paste it. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. So I'm writing this in abstract because we don't need to write this in abstract part. So better just cut it and put it in your introduction section. Just write it. Okay. So I have cited two papers. First is Ahmad paper and second is Hirano paper. Now what we do is we'll add some command to include the citation in my document, and the command is bibliography. So here you can see you have two commands. First is the bibliography command and second is the bibliography style command. So select bibliography style, and because we are simply using, we don't want to include any such a style like APA or Chicago. So if you want to add any particular style, write that style name, or otherwise simply write plain to write your article in IEEE plain style, and then bibliography. Okay, and then second is add your big file. So my big file is B1. So just write the name of your bibliography file and then click on run. Okay, so here we have added, here you can see we have added the references at the end, and the first paper is Akil Ahmed and second is Hirano. So, and you can see this is 1,2. A minute is infrastructure less, and then I have added this citations. So similarly, you can add the bibliography in your LaTeX document. So now next part is we'll see how to use. Just wait. I'm going to show you how to use Zotero to create a better BibTeX file. So this is my PPT. Okay, so I have discussed how to use bibliography, how to create a bib file, and then how to cite references. So for citing references, we have cite command, and for inserting the bibliography, we have two commands. One is the bibliography style command, and second is the bibliography command to add the bibliography file in my LaTeX document. Next is creating BibTeX file from Zotero library. You know, it is very difficult for us to create a manual bibliography. So that is why we have to use some reference management system. So we have different options, like we have Mendeley, we have Zotero, but I think Zotero is better than Mendeley because Zotero is very fast in comparison to Mendeley. So I'm going to show you how to create a BibTeX file from Zotero library. Okay, so the steps are in phase 1. We have to install Zotero Better BibTeX, and then we run Zotero and perform the following steps. And third is export library from Zotero. So the first step, I have written everything in my blog. So if you have any sort of confusion, so just go to this blog, creating BibTeX file from Zotero library. Okay, just click on that. I've written everything. Install Zotero, and this is the link, download link. Just click on that to install this Zotero Better BibTeX. So after installation, just install it, cancel it. So now next is run Zotero and perform the following steps. The steps are tool, add-ons, select extensions, then click on this gear icon to install add-on from file. Choose the XPI that we have downloaded in phase 1, to 5 and then click install and restart Zotero. So these are the steps to configure to run actually Zotero, means the extension. So I'm going to show you how to use. So this is your Zotero. So in tool menu, you have add-ons, and in gear icon, just click on this gear icon, and here you can install add-on from file. Okay, so just click on install add-on from file, and now select your add-on that you have downloaded, because I have downloaded this Better BibTeX. So just select that download and click on OK to install this Better BibTeX for Zotero. Okay. So after that, what we do is we have few steps like export library from Zotero, and then you have the file menu. Under file, you have the export library option. To select Better BibTeX and then select OK. Okay, so I'm going to export my library. I have already created many papers, many libraries. Like this is my paper, resume screening paper. This is wireless charging paper. So I'm going to export this library, and I'm going to export or create a bibliography file using Better BibTeX. So just select the folder that you want to export, then go to file menu and then export library. Under export, select Better BibTeX, because we have already added this library, and then click on OK. Don't select anything. If you want to add these things in your library, then you can select it, but I think it is not required. Just select the format Better BibTeX and then or Better Bibliothèque. So then click OK, and then your library name. So save your BibTeX file in the location, means your folder that you are using for your document. So it is your second bibliography file. So I'm writing B2 and then Better BibTeX and click on save. So this is my BibTeX file which I have used, which I have created using Zotero. So because you know the manual creation is very difficult, you have to copy everything one by one, and then you have to paste it in your text file, BibTeX file. So it is difficult, but we have directly created this B2. Okay, so this you can open it to view the BibTeX document. Here you can see you have different paper, all the papers you have added from your library, which you have already created you in Zotero. So here we have different papers like my papers. Okay, so I'm going to use this B2 in my LaTeX document. So what I do is simply go to site, okay, just write site and then your paper name. So because now my paper is bibliography file is B2, so write B2. And in site command, what we do is simply just go to 1 second. Okay, where is my site? Okay, this. So now just write, say I want to add my paper, so write Amir. Okay, so I've written Amir, and it is showing one suggestion. So just select it and then press enter key. Similarly, you can add other papers also, like a wireless paper. So I'm writing wire. 1 second. So these are the different papers. Just click on that. Okay. So I've added one more paper. And now this A Ahmad paper. So I've added 3 papers. Okay. Then now run it. You can see this references. Okay. Just so this is your article here. This is title, author, then organization, then email address, your abstract, then keywords, introduction section. You have added figure, and now you can see you have added 3 papers. It is 2, 3, 1. It is not showing in order. So if you want to show it in some order, you have to use the cite command. So we'll use the cite package, and here we have the references. So automatically the references will be added by the Latex system. So how to actually sort these citations? So for this, use a package. Say we have a package called use package cite. Okay, so you have cite package. To cite package, you can directly means order your citations. Just click on build and view. So you can see here now it is 1, 2, 3. So in this way, yeah, we can create an article. And next part is how to use Devanagari in LaTeX. So for Devanagari, I'm going to show you. This is Devanagari. So for Devanagari, we have different ways, steps, like first start the package manager and install Devanagari package. Then create a DN file. DN means Devanagari file using Notepad. So first create a DN file. Then you have to pre-process this file, pre-process the DN file to generate the text file. Okay. So now we'll process it. This command is devnag nd1.dn. After pre-processing, the system is going to generate a text document. Just copy this text document, and then you can run it directly. So now you can see. So here I've written Amir Khosrow Akhtar in Devanagari. So what you have to do is the first step is package manager. Okay. So open Mixtec console. So this is your Mixtec console. In Mixtec console, first file, click on file menu, and then switch to administrator mode. Okay. Okay, so this is your administrator mode. Now in package, first include Devanagari package, because I have already added this. If you don't have, you have to include it. Okay, so first install this package. After installation of this package, create a DN file. Okay, so just go to again the console, and this is your prompt, means command prompt. So just write notepad and then add a file, say hindi.dn. Okay, and then already we have a file. So just write your Hindi script. So how to actually write the Hindi script, means Devanagari script. So in begin document, we have a command called DN. So in DN command, then we have Amira, Khusro, Akhtar, how to write it. So for numerals, and you can see, so these are the different Devanagari letter. For Amir, say double A for Akar. For Harsikar, you have I. For Dirghikar, you have double I. Similarly, so one second, sorry. So we have different command. So just write, say if you want to write Amir, so write double A, then M, Amir, Ma. So for Ma, we have some character, like you have to go through these letters. Ma. It is somewhere. Say for Ma it is M, and I, Amir, Harsikar, so I, and then R, so RA. So in this way you have to write the DN file, and then just click on end document. Okay. After creation, you have a command called devnag. Okay. So just write devnag, and then your file name, say Hindi 1.dn. Your file name. Say my file name is Hindi 1 .dm, and then compile. After compilation, the system is going to generate a file called hindi.tex. So just copy this file, this hindi1.tex, and run through your text studio. Okay. So in this way, we can add Devanagari in Latex. So we have different ways to add tables also. So this is your table. So how to add actually table? So we have begin tabular command and end tabular command, and then we have for left alignment we have L, and then right alignment we have R, center C, then pi for vertical line. So in this way, just I am copying it. Just go to a new code, say this and paste. Okay. So in this way, you can create a table also. I've written these things in my blog. So now the table is clear, figure, mathematics, spatial characters, bibliography. Then we have article and thesis writing. I've written this article already. So I'm going to show you how to use thesis writing. So for thesis, the class name is thesis or report. Okay. So this is a report. And then we have added some packages like graphics package, site package. And I have created a folder, a separate folder in my default folder for graphics. And it is graphics path. And the folder is image. Then I have added title, then author, and in this way, then make title command, then abstract chapter, similarly chapter declaration, acknowledgement. So now you can run it directly. So please go through this blog. So coming to my PPT, so I have discussed how to use Devanagari. So start the package manager and install Devanagari package, create a DN file using Notepad, reprocess the DN file to generate the text file, and now that text file you can execute or run using any studio, take a studio or Technicolor. So now, conclusion is we know that LaTeX is very good. The typeset quality is very high in LaTeX, and it is used for scientific publishing. It is very good for large documents, and LaTeX is optimal for, I think, master and PhD thesis. So you can easily include mathematical formulas, and also you can use the reference management system to create bibliography and references. So thank you everyone for your patience listening. Thank you very much. Hello.
Amir sir. Amir sir.
Yes, 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 sir. Yes.
Sir, actually, can you tell something that how can we means use this latex, or if we don't install in our system? I think there is some online application also like overlay. Can we use this also instead of latex?
Why not? We have the overlay application.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes.
Okay, okay. I'm going to present how to use the online editor. So now you can see we have different options like we have some standalone application as well as we can use the online application. So for online, we have overlay, and that is a very good LaTeX editor. So just open overlay. I'm going to show you.
Sir, can you please again present your screen?
1 second, 1 second. I think 1 second. present. Is it visible?
Not yet, sir.
Oh, I think internet is very slow. I'm going to while. 1 second, please wait. I'm going to use another connection. I'm going to connect. 1 second.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So okay. So screen. So my screen is now visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So now see how to actually use overleaf or any online editor. So overleaf. Okay. Overleaf Latex editor. So click on overleaf online editor. Now login. Okay. So first create register. So here you can see you can create a new project. So click on blank project. Now type your project name. Say the project name is F1 and then click on create. Okay. So now you can delete these things. Already this is your document. So just create as per your requirement. And if you want to add figures, then just click on upload and then select the image or the resource that you want to include in your document. Say I want to include this UMU1, so just click on that. So now you can add a figure also. Say this, we have, 1 second. We have used begin figure command. Okay, begin and then figure. So this is very good. I think it include graphics. Just write the image name. So already we have added this image UMU1. Just and then the caption. Say your caption is figure 1, figure UMU, or your label if you want to add label. So it is fig 1. In this way, you can then recompile. Okay, so we have added this. You can see this UMU1 is, I think, not visible due to some, I think, the compiler trouble understanding command you have used. Okay, then write H. So in this way, you can use the online editor also. And I think it is good because you don't need to install everything in your machine. But for this, you need internet connection. and I think the speed should be, I think, good. Otherwise, you are not able to run or execute documents easily. Okay. So thank you. In this way, you can use the online editors also. So now, if you have any sort of questions related to LaTeX, so you can ask. Please.
Mr. Participant, if you have any sort of questions, you can ask to the speaker, Dr. Muhammad Amir Khushro Akhtar. Sir, I have a question on their behalf.
Yes.
Actually, sir, we are belonging to an area where we don't have that sort of resources, and we cannot get all the things in our library or somewhere else. So suppose if we want to get some article papers or research papers or thesis papers online or some research journals. So how can we get that free of cost? Because if we go to some sites, it costs a good amount of money, even in dollars and like that. So if there is any possibilities, how can we get that?
Okay, very good question. So you know that we have paid articles, and if I want to download some articles that is paid, say I'm going to show you one of my articles, say uh, Muhammad Amir Khusro Akhtar, and then Springer. Okay. See, these are my books. So just click on that. So this is a communication. So I'm going to download my chapter. Say Muhammad Amir Khusro Akhtar. Okay. So these are the chapters that I have written. So just click on any chapter, say this. But because it is paid, so you cannot download it. So just copy this link and go to Sci-Hub, click on sci-hub.pw and press enter key. In this Sci-Hub, just copy this, paste it, the link, then open. Okay. Now the paper is available. You can download it directly. Okay. So in this way, you can download. You have a Sci-Hub, this website through which you can download. But I think this is not legal because it is paid. So, but because you know that it is very difficult for a research scholar to access or to pay for these scientific materials. So we can use this for a good purpose. Okay. So you can use this site to download the papers that you want. Anything else? Hello?
If there is any question,
Yes.
if there is any
Thank you
question,
very
yes.
much, sir.
Okay.
Yes, we have a question from Piku Xavier, that is Shivnandan Pandit. So Shivnandan, you can come to the screen and ask your question to sir. You can turn on your video and audio both, and you can ask your question.
Please.
As per the schedule, this half an hour we have reserved for the question answer discussion. So I encourage and I request all the participants, if you have any kind of questions, queries, then you are very welcome to ask. Sir is there. Sir is very willing to answer all our queries. So I welcome the questions from everyone.
Participants, if you have any question, you can ask. We can wait for some minutes or two. Okay, I don't think so, Himatri sir. Can
Okay,
you
sir.
please invite Kusum sir?
Okay, sir. Okay, so we are at the end of today's session after a very wonderful lecture by Dr. Akhtar sir. And so far we don't have any questions, I guess. So I would now invite Mr. Kusum Kanan Mishra. He's the head of the department of BBA and also the organizing secretary of this webinar. I welcome sir for his formal vote of thanks. Kusum sir, please.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. We are in the last phase of today's session. Allow me to attempt at offering my humble thanks to all on behalf of St. Xavier's College, Maharo Dumka. First of all, I extend my warm regards and profound thanks to the chief speaker of the day, Dr. Muhammad Amir Khusro Akhtar, who kindly consented our requested of joining us as a key speaker of this webinar and garnered some precious time from his busy schedule to enlighten us on such an immensely important area of research. Moreover, Professor Akhtar took charge of today's session at such a very short and immediate notice as Dr. Hansch could not join today due to some technical glitches and he will be joining us tomorrow. I thank him wholeheartedly for that. I thank our principal, Reverend Father Dr. Stephen Raj, and the IQAC coordinator of our college, Reverend Father Dr. David Raj, for being with us in the guiding roles of patron and motivators. I thank the management and organizing committee of this webinar for having initiated such a wonderful event for the benefit and enrichment of all. The convener, Mr. Amaresh Bose, played a crucial role with his technical assistance and guidance from the very start of this event today. And since the day when the idea of organizing such a webinar first took shape. Last but not the least, I thank all the participants for joining us today and making the day a successful one. So officially, I close the session with these words. See you all tomorrow. Till then, I am Kusum Kanan Mishra from the Department of BBA signing off. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. We will see you all tomorrow, and hopefully we will send the certificates by tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. See you tomorrow.
So tomorrow, sorry, the timing session.
Yes, tomorrow from 10 o'clock according to the brochure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.